Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Kingdom Rush video. I know it's been a while since I uploaded one, but man, oh man, I gotta tell you guys about this challenge I did last night. It's crazy. So I was talking with Tron from the Future 1110. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'll put a link to it in the description of today's video. He does basically tower analysis videos for the different Kingdom Rush games. I apologize if I sound like I'm out of breath. I did just go for a jog. It's late at night, and I'm exhausted. But earlier, we were playing Kingdom Rush Vengeance, and he was just coming up with some dumb challenge ideas for me to try out, and we were going through the different games, you know, Frontiers, Origins. And then I said, you know what? I feel like doing something so stupid, there's no possible way that this could work. Let's play Bolgar's Throne, and let's play it on Impossible mode, no lives lost, with just Azra and the Rotten Forest Tower. This is it. This is the only tower we get to use. Now, as a disclaimer, I will just say that I do have maxed out star upgrades. Or I should say soul upgrades. I should correct myself there. But that is just kind of a caveat. I mean, if you don't have maxed out soul upgrades, it's going to just make this challenge that much more difficult. Yeah. Do you guys think it's possible? Well, I kid you not. On my first attempt of this level, with this challenge, we won. Now, I will admit that it did get close to the end. Okay, like, Bolgar was, like, right around the very edge of this tower spot, maybe a little bit past. He was close to the Tesla coils by the time he died. And that's kind of to be expected, because he has 9,000 plus health. But ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this. Let's go for it. And you would think that the worst, or arguably one of the worst towers in the game, just isn't going to be able to help beat this boss. Like, he just has way too much health. Just way too much beefy stats, way too much everything. How are we going to win? What abilities are we going to get for this tower, right? 2 words. Roots and Treants. Okay, that's 3 words, but still, whatever. Alright, here we go. So there's that. But basically, we are just going to go for Treant spam, root spam, and yeah, it's going to be pretty nuts. Folks, we're actually going to make this work. We are going to do this no lives lost, on Impossible, with the most garbage tower in the game. Arguably speaking, of course. And we're going to win. Now, I'm not going to lie, it does get a little bit crazy towards the end. You need to sell a lot of your towers and rebuild them further along the path as Bolgar progresses. And you also need to selectively use your soul impact on certain targets, such as the Smokebeard Engineers, and Bolgar himself, to be honest, because if you waste it on the mechas in the back, you're just doing yourself a disservice. It actually turns out you have to waste your soul impact Smokebeard Engineers first, and if you have an extra one left over, you gotta use it on Bolgar himself. He just has way too much hit points. Let's go ahead and spend our money. Alright, let's go ahead and use Azra's insta-kill ability here. She's going to be really crucial against the Mecha Dwarfs, obviously. But you got to keep something in mind, in that this tower is actually not half bad for stalling once you have the abilities maxed out, okay? Is it great? No, of course not. Does it get outclassed by literally everything else in the game? Yeah. But it's really, really, really good at slowing enemies down, okay? The Roots of Evil stuns targets for 3 seconds. And the Treants actually deal more damage than the freaking tower itself does. It's like 16 to 24 damage, which is nuts. And honestly, I did not think this challenge was going to be doable, but what the heck. If you double, or I should say not double, but, well, I guess kind of double. If you buy the 2nd tier upgrade for the Roots of Evil, it doubles the duration of the ability. So it stuns the targets for 6 seconds instead of just 3. And that's actually going to be really crucial. We got to spam that. We got to get as many towers with that maxed out as possible. So let's go ahead and use Azura's insta-kill Spider Bite. I know everybody's going to get triggered. They're going to be like, it's not really a true insta-kill or whatever the hell you want to call it, but I don't really care. Here we go. Come on, baby. Just kill the Smokebeard Engineer, please. Thank you. So now we got to decide where we want to build our next tower. All right, this area right here, this is going to be particularly important for dealing the majority of the damage on our back line. So we got to make sure that we've got some good coverage down here. Because once enemies get past this point, they're not going to have much to stop them. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Go ahead and soul impact this group here. And you want to also try and prioritize the Sulfur Alchemists to a small extent because of the fact that they can heal up their allies. And that actually matters quite a bit in this particular challenge, given the fact that these towers just don't deal that much damage. So we just go ahead and put our reinforcements at the limit of the range of the towers down here. We're just going to chill for now. Oh, come on. And so far, things look pretty okay. But keep in mind, we've only got 2 towers down. One of which is maxed out, the other which is halfway to level 4. And we have only 8 more waves until the boss. So I know you guys are thinking, bro, how are we going to get through this? There's no way. There's just no way we're going to be able to beat this challenge. But folks, crazy enough as it sounds, there is. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So in this instance, we're going to wait for these Smokebeard Engineers to get in range of the Mecha Dwarf. We're going to have Azura use her Spider Bite ability here pretty shortly. We'll just go ahead and soul impact this group here. And that guy's already done. We don't even need to worry about him anymore. I will say you also need a little bit of luck with getting the Pit Lords to spawn in. They're going to be really good against just dealing with groups of enemies. With their fireball attack at range, it's definitely a help. Especially not only against the Smokebeard Engineers, the Mecha Dwarves, really any armored enemies. But the Chomp Bots. Chomp Bots are also going to be a bit of a menace in this particular challenge. So you want to get the Treants up, you want to get the Roots of Evil maxed out. It's basically all about playing the stalling game as much as you can, especially when it comes to the boss fight. We got to be able to stall Bolger, and we got to be able to keep the Mecha Dwarfs just out of the way. Which I know is not going to be easy, considering how much health they have, but still. Let's go ahead and call this next wave a little bit early. Kind of risky, considering the fact that we've got a lot of enemies still left on the field, but they should get handled pretty nicely by this group right here. I'm actually going to go ahead and have Azura use her insta-kill ability gift here. There you go, Pit Lord. Pit Lord, go brrr. Look at that. Good stuff. All right. All right, now I got to switch targets. We got another Pit Lord. That's good. Okay. Nope. Stop. Okay, now we can go ahead and call this next wave a little bit early. Okay, we gotta kill this guy down here real quick. Now we gotta start focusing on building towers in other spots. So like here, we just gotta start working our way up this peninsula. Because right now it's all about surviving through the level. We don't really care about, what should I call it? We don't really care about this lane yet too terribly much. Okay. We'll get some reinforcements in the back here. And now that those Sulfur Alchemists are dead, we can upgrade this tower a little bit more. Look at that. We're just crushing it right now, folks. Crushing it. Now, obviously, flying enemies are going to be a bit of a problem if you don't have your reinforcements maxed out. And if you don't have your hero at level 10, this is going to be a pretty difficult challenge for you guys. So I recommend you do not attempt this with an under-leveled hero, just saying. Okay. Let's actually go ahead. We'll call this next wave early. Got our next tower up. So we got to time when Azure uses her insta-kill abilities pretty carefully here, given the fact that there's Smokebeard engineers that are going to accompany the Mecha Dwarves. You got to kill those guys as fast as you possibly can, because otherwise they're going to keep reviving the mechas, they're going to keep reviving the chomp bots. It's just going to be bad news for everybody. We also got to keep the Sulfur Alchemists away from these guys real quick. Nope. Nope. Stop. Oh, God. I got close. Okay. Good thing we were able to quickly take care of those guys. We're going to go ahead and use the Toxic Arrows here. You really got to time when you're using your abilities, too. I know that just sounds like common sense, but trust me, it matters here more than ever. All right. Go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to let these Smokebeard engineers get out ahead of the main group. Or I should say ahead of this guy here. We'll go ahead and call the next wave now. Insta-kill. Good. Good stuff. And now we can go ahead and get ourselves a 4th tower on the map. And now we're going to start putting our reinforcements down here at the bottom, since that's where it's going to matter more. Go and insta-kill this group here. No, Azure, I need you over here. There you go. Good job. She's got to be able to target these flying foes, because other than the reinforcements, we have nothing to take care of them. We also do want to be mindful of these query workers. They can be a little troublesome at times if we are not careful enough. Okay, looks good. So far, we're doing all right. Okay. Thankfully, we have these Tesla coils in the back. But sometimes they don't even work. And you can see here, the Stonebeard Geomancers, despite their high health, they're still getting chipped down pretty easily by our towers. We just got to buy time for the towers to deal the bulk majority of the damage. Have the Treants and our reinforcements and hero finish them off if need be. Look at that. Another level 4 tower. And now here comes the mega spam wave. This is going to be a bit of a problem, because we've got a lot of Stonebeard Geomancers, a lot of just everything. This wave is just pure spam. You got to get the Roots of Evil maxed out here. And wait for the Stonebeard Geomancers from both lanes to kind of pile up before you use your abilities, like the Soul Impact or the Toxic Arrows. So you can get the maximum usage out of those guys. Once we have this tower maxed out, I think we're going to start working on another one over here. There we go. Yep, time to use Soul Impact. Perfect. We're actually going to take a bit of a risk here. We're going to call this next wave a little bit earlier than I normally would, because we need that extra gold to keep getting up as many towers and abilities as possible. This is all going to come down to a numbers game, folks. And the more stuff you have on the map, the better. Okay. So we're going to put Azra over here. She's going to use her insta-kill, which is very nice. Now we can move her back over here. And look at that. Those treants are going to work. They only have 260 health points, and they lose that over time, but they're actually quite strong against enemies if given enough time to kill them. And here comes the final wave, folks. This is it. We're on to the final wave before the boss fight. Like, this is nuts. Like, what the heck? Like, actually, what the heck? Alright, so here we go. Okay, so her Spider Bite ability is not quite ready. So we're going to have to use her ability to kind of break armor on enemies a little bit here. And remember what I was telling you guys earlier about saving your poison arrows and the soul impact for the Smokebeard engineers? Well, that's going to matter here now. Because look, here they come. Poison arrows go brrr. Nice. Okay. Alright, so she poisoned one of the foes there. And now we've got to get her over here so that she can help out with these guys real quick. And now we go ahead and we soul impact on these guys over here. Beautiful. Nice. So the poison arrows have done their work. We've killed all the Smokebeard engineers, and now we just wait on being able to kill these Mechadwarves, and that's it. We've essentially beaten the final wave. But how do we fare against the boss? Who's going to be coming at us with quite a bit of HP. Okay. And for your final towers, again, you want to make sure you've got the roots maxed out before you get the treants, because the treants are not going to last as long as the roots will. Look at that. I bet you we don't even need to use reinforcements to kill this final Mechadwarf. We're just going to let Azra and these treants do the job. Here we go, folks. Boss time. Alright. Now, obviously, we do need to keep an eye out for flying enemies as well. Those are going to be a bit of an issue. Alright, so here we go. So now it's just all about the micro game, baby. We got to be able to, Nope. Don't do that. No, Azra, you're targeting the wrong foe. Damn it. Okay. I need her to, like, poison a mecha or something. Okay, that's good. Notice his health bar is slowly going down, folks. We've got him. We got him pinned down here, but we got to keep him here. And Azra's not focused on him, which is a problem. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Just keep in mind, guys, if Bulgur gets too far along in the level, he will start to summon another wave. And we need to get his health bar down quite a bit before he gets too far. He's already kind of gotten to a disturbingly far spot along the path, and we barely have him down to like 50% health. I never said this battle was going to be easy, just saying. But, man, he is taking a while to go down. But notice how the mechas are getting stalled. And we don't have to worry about them. Okay, come on, baby. Okay. Now we gotta worry about this briefly here for a second. I'm honestly just gonna kill this. Come on, kill that Smokebeard Engineer, please. Thank you. Alright, we gotta upgrade this. I think we got him, guys. This is it. Bulgur, you are about to die to Azra and Rotten Forest. The worst tower in the game is capable of beating one of the earliest bosses. And there you have it, folks. G freaking G. I'll bet you could probably even do this with some free hero like Varuk or Olak. Olak would probably shred through the Mecha Dwarves, but I don't know. He'd probably make this even easier because he can just teleport everybody back. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you guys have any recommendations for challenges that you guys want to see in the future, let me know and I'll consider doing them. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next YouTube video. Peace out.